In the darkest corners of the world, where light barely reaches, lurk creatures that defy imagination, shadow beasts. Silent, relentless, and deadly, these mysterious predators strike fear into the hearts of anyone who dares to wander after nightfall. Tonight, we delve deep into their haunting world, exploring their origins, hunting tactics, and chilling encounters recorded by the brave or the unlucky. From folklore to modern sightings, shadow beasts remain one of the most terrifying enigmas of the natural and supernatural world. Stay with us, if you dare, as we uncover the secrets of the night's ultimate hunters. Shadow beasts, creatures that hunt in the dark, in the deepest corners of the world, where light seldom reaches and silence dominates. Shadow beasts lurk. These elusive predators are whispered about in the folklore of countless cultures, from the icy expanses of the Arctic tundra to the steaming jungles of the equatorial regions. Though rarely seen by humans, the impact of their presence is unmistakable. Strange tracks, vanished livestock, and unexplained nocturnal phenomena are often attributed to them. But what exactly are shadow beasts, and why do they thrive in darkness? Origins and mythology. Shadow beasts have roots in mythologies across the globe. In Norse legends, the Mara, dark, shape-shifting entities, are said to crawl into human dwellings during the night, feeding on dreams and vitality. In African folklore, the Nkandi spirits manifest as predatory shadows, feared for their stealth and lethal precision. Eastern cultures tell of creatures that dwell in the unseen realms, slipping between the veil of light and darkness. The recurrence of these beings in myth suggests a common human fascination, if not fear, of the dark. Darkness, after all, is a natural environment where vision is limited, and instinct governs survival. Shadow beasts are, in many ways, the embodiment of our most primal anxieties, unseen predators that can strike without warning. Explanation: folklore often reflects psychological truths and environmental pressures. In societies reliant on hunting or living in forests and caves, the night was a time of danger. Legends of creatures that hunt in darkness serve as cautionary tales, encouraging vigilance after sunset. Physical characteristics. Shadow beasts are typically described as having forms that blur the line between corporeal and spectral. Most accounts agree on a few consistent traits. Adaptive camouflage. Their bodies are covered in dark, often iridescent fur or scales that absorb light. In complete darkness, they are almost invisible, blending seamlessly into the environment. Some reports suggest a semi-transparent quality, as if they are partially composed of shadow itself. Eyesight and echolocation. While some species possess large, reflective eyes adapted for night vision, others rely on echolocation, or a sense akin to the lateral line system in fish, detecting vibrations and movement in the air or ground. Silent movement. Shadow beasts are masters of stealth. Specialized paw pads, winged limbs, or scaled appendages allow them to glide without sound, a trait critical for hunting prey undetected. Explanation: evolutionarily, these traits are common in nocturnal predators. Night vision, echolocation, and silent movement are found in owls, bats, big cats, and other real-world hunters. Shadow beasts, as hypothetical or cryptid creatures, exaggerate these traits to a supernatural level, making them nearly perfect nocturnal predators. Habitat and distribution. Shadow beasts are rarely bound by geography. Reports suggest they inhabit environments with limited light, ranging from dense forests and caves to the deep ocean and polar ice. Their adaptability makes them particularly elusive. Forests and jungles. Dense vegetation provides natural cover. Shadow beasts in these regions often hunt smaller mammals or birds, using the underbrush to remain unseen. Caves and subterranean networks. Some shadow beasts live entirely underground, surfacing only at night. Their bodies are adapted to low-light conditions, and some may even be blind, relying entirely on non-visual senses. Arctic and polar regions. Even in stark, snowy environments, shadow beasts have been reported. Their dark bodies create a chilling contrast against the snow, and their hunting techniques often involve ambush and camouflage. Marine depths. There are legends of shadow beasts in the ocean, creatures that move silently through the darkness of the deep sea, unseen by the human eye and almost impossible to study. Explanation. The adaptability of shadow beasts mirrors real-world apex predators, which can inhabit multiple ecosystems if their survival strategies, stealth, camouflage, hunting techniques, are flexible. The deep sea angle introduces a fascinating speculative biology element, since light is virtually absent in the abyss, favoring extreme adaptations. Hunting strategies. Shadow beasts are defined by their hunting proficiency. Unlike many predators that rely on brute force, these creatures excel in precision and psychological intimidation. Ambush predation. Most shadow beasts strike from concealment, waiting for prey to come within range. They rely on sudden bursts of speed and perfect timing to capture their targets. Psychological warfare. Some accounts describe shadow beasts creating an aura of fear, using low-frequency sounds or subtle movements to disorient prey before striking. The suggestion is that these creatures have evolved a form of intimidation as a hunting tool. Pack dynamics. Certain species are reported to hunt in coordinated packs, each member playing a role similar to wolves or lions. Others are solitary, relying on absolute stealth. Explanation. These hunting strategies emphasize evolutionary optimization. Ambush predation is energy efficient, and psychological intimidation can reduce the risk of injury during hunts. Pack dynamics allow for cooperative hunting in larger prey scenarios, mirroring social carnivores. Diet and feeding behavior. Shadow beasts are carnivorous, with dietary habits that vary based on their habitat. Terrestrial shadow beasts consume mammals, birds, and occasionally reptiles. Some have been noted to scavenge, though this is rare. Subterranean species feed on rodents, bats, and insects. Adaptations, such as sharp claws and powerful forelimbs, allow them to dig and maneuver in tight spaces. Aquatic shadow beasts hunt fish, cephalopods, and even smaller marine mammals. Their feeding methods are highly adapted to silent, rapid strikes in the three-dimensional environment of water. Feeding behaviors also include rituals and intelligence-based strategies. Observers have described behaviors such as stashing food, tracking prey over long distances, and using the environment to funnel prey into traps. Explanation. Predatory behavior correlates with intelligence. Apex predators often show problem-solving skills, territory management, and sometimes even social learning. These traits help shadow beasts maintain dominance in environments where competition is high. Interaction with humans. Human encounters with shadow beasts are rare, but reports are chilling. Some have been documented in rural areas, particularly at night, where people have observed shadowy figures, heard strange growls, or found evidence of hunting activity, missing livestock or mutilated animals. Fear factor. Shadow beasts appear to evoke intense fear, possibly due to evolutionary instinct. Predators that hunt unseen are particularly terrifying because humans cannot easily assess risk. Cultural influence. Many cultures have taboos against traveling at night or venturing into shadowed areas. This behavior may have originated from encounters with real or imagined shadow predators. Modern sightings. Cryptid enthusiasts report occasional sightings in forests and remote wilderness areas. While scientific validation is scarce, these accounts reinforce the mythos surrounding shadow beasts. Explanation. Human psychology is attuned to detecting threats. The unknown, especially in the dark, triggers primal fear responses. Folklore often codifies these fears into tangible entities, like shadow beasts, ensuring communal awareness of potential dangers. Speculative biology. While shadow beasts straddle the line between myth and reality, speculative biology offers a framework to imagine their existence scientifically. Photoreceptive skin. Some theorists propose that shadow beasts may detect light and movement through specialized skin cells, allowing them to navigate in total darkness. Infrared vision. Heat detection could explain their success in hunting mammals and humans at night. Dimensional camouflage. A more radical idea suggests that some shadow beasts manipulate light refraction or electromagnetic fields to appear invisible or ghost-like. These concepts bridge folklore with emerging scientific understanding of adaptation, neurobiology, and physics. While speculative, they provide a lens to explore how such creatures could evolve in extreme environments. Explanation. Many nocturnal animals have adaptations humans cannot fully perceive. Infrared detection, echolocation, and reflective eyes are well documented. Extending these principles through creative speculation allows for plausible shadow beast traits. Threats and conservation. If shadow beasts exist in the real world, they face threats similar to other apex predators. Habitat destruction. Deforestation, urbanization, and climate change could severely impact their populations. Human conflict. Fear-driven hunting or eradication efforts threaten their survival. Prey depletion. Declines in prey species due to human activity or climate shifts could force shadow beasts into conflict with humans. Conversely, their elusive nature may allow them to persist where other predators cannot. Remote ecosystems may provide refuges for these creatures, allowing continued existence undetected. Explanation. Apex predators often face existential challenges because their survival depends on large territories and stable prey populations. Conservation biology principles suggest that secretive species may survive longer if human intrusion is minimal. Shadow beasts in popular culture. Shadow beasts have captivated imaginations across media. Literature, film, and video games frequently feature them as antagonists or enigmatic creatures. Their appeal lies in the combination of fear and fascination. They represent the unknown, the unseen, and the ultimate predator. Horror literature. Shadow beasts often embody primal fear in novels and short stories, emphasizing suspense over visibility. Movies and TV shows. Creature features often depict them with abilities that exaggerate stealth and predatory skill. Video games. Shadow beasts provide gameplay challenges, forcing players to rely on sound, light, and strategy to survive. Explanation. Storytelling leverages fear of the unknown. Shadow beasts work particularly well in horror and suspense because they exploit environments where humans are naturally vulnerable. The dark and the unseen. Shadow beasts are more than myth or legend. They are symbols of human fears, natural adaptations, and the primal dance of predator and prey. Whether creatures of folklore, cryptid speculation, or hypothetical biology, they represent the darkness that exists both outside and within. Their perfect camouflage, hunting prowess, and elusiveness ensure they remain a source of fascination, challenging our understanding of the natural world and reminding us that the night is never truly empty. The shadows have shared their secrets, but the true nature of shadow beasts remains shrouded in darkness. Whether legend, myth, or terrifying reality, these creatures remind us how much of the night is still unexplored and how fragile we are in the face of the unknown. If tonight's journey into the realm of the hunted and the hunters sent chills down your spine, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. More mysteries, monsters, and hidden terrors await. Until next time, stay vigilant, because in the dark, you never know what's watching.